Hey everyone, welcome back. Bigelow Reviews here. I am Brent Bigelow, and I have a new video for you. That's right, no review today. Since you clicked on the video, you know what we're about to talk about. We're going to talk about some of my latest and some of my newest records in my record collection. Like most music lovers, I have a pretty, I think I have a pretty good like beginner style record collection. We're not going to talk about all of them today. We're going to talk about some of my favorite ones, some of the ones I think mean the most, some of the coolest finds, and some of the newest ones I found too. If you're watching this, also, the reason there's no review, I am currently traveling for like the next few weeks. The majority of the month of April, I will not be in town, so I want to make like a little series to kind of get you guys into my record collection, so you guys get to know kind of my music taste and what I'm into, to kind of have like a basis of what type of music I enjoy in my own personal time. Like I said, these are some of my newest or my personal favorites. Kind of grabbed them with kind of random style, so I'm gonna grab them from this spot right down here, and then we'll talk about them. One of the new albums I recently just got, and so new that I haven't even taken it out of the paper, out of the plastic, is actually MF Doom's Mad Villainy. Found this one at an exchange here in Ohio. Fun little find. I got it for like 25 bucks. These things go for like a lot of money. MF Doom is a very interesting music character. If you don't know who that is, he's pretty important in the rap game and the underground scene. Definitely check it out. I think there's another one of them that I just recently found in this pile of stuff too. So we may come back around to it. But MF Doom's just a really interesting character. Like, the guy constantly wore like this mask on his face like 24/7. And when he did media appearances and everything, nobody really knows what he looks like or anything really about him. This is kind of crazy and sad, but when he died, nobody knew he died for like 2-3 months. Like, the public didn't know, like, oh snap, like MF Doom died. Like, kind of a really crazy story. Because especially with like celebrities nowadays, when somebody dies, like, you know, instantly. Or in the case of Tom Petty, you guess they died, don't die, and then get it right the third time. Next pick on here, I literally picked up maybe like 3 days ago, and it's a new release from like this year. It's that really long titled Big Thief record. I have a review of it on the channel. Maybe there's a little thing over here so you can click it and check out that review if you like. But this album is really interesting. It's a wide variety of like folk music all the way through. I love Big Thief. A lot of their earlier work is pretty good. Adrian Lanker's solo work is pretty good. If you want to see any recommended songs that I liked from this release, go watch that review I made. Another record that I picked up from the exchange, a lot of these I got from there, and some other like really cool local record shops in my area, in my hometown. Pretty great hauls, but this one's another exchange pickup. This is The Weeknd's After Hours. I did a review on this on the Bigelow Reviews website way back in the day when this thing dropped. I was a huge fan of it then, and still a huge fan of it now. There's some amazing pop hits on this. The 80s inspired sounds and everything. Awesome album. And then even has like a really cool vinyl color as well. Look at that. Isn't that sick? Super cool. Some of my favorite things about vinyl is really like the colors and how crazy some of the packaging can get. I love like really nicely packed records. I think there's another one in this pile of stuff that it's personally one of my favorite packaging jobs on a vinyl. Is a Pearl Jam record, one of my favorite bands of all time. Another cool album that I picked up in my local shopping area is this secret little ditty. This is Pleasure Principle by Gary Newman. It's a pretty awesome record. Classic synth 80s tracks on here. You have Cars and the track entitled Me. This album actually influenced a lot of Tyler's sound on Tyler the Creator's project, on Igor. Really big influence this album is for Tyler. And he's been very vocal about how important Gary Newman is to like his musical influence when it comes to like layering synths. Another one of my like all-time favorites, and an Ohio native, which is important to me, is Mr. Scott Mescudi, aka Kid Cudi, one of his newer albums from a couple years ago. Also wrote a review on this on the website Days. Enjoyed this album. There's some really awesome songs. One of the standouts is Phoebe Bridgers' song on here. Personally, it's one of my favorites. But yeah, all the way through, this is a pretty awesome and great listen. Aha! Here it is, by Pearl Jam record I was talking about. No Code by Pearl Jam. This album is insane when it comes to packaging and everything. This thing actually folds out into like a 4-piece. Like it goes like bong, boom, boom and stuff. This was released actually in 1996, the year I was born. So there's that awesomeness to it. And then I have the original CD from way back in the day when this album came out. But the CD covering and stuff, like I said, it's like a 4-panel. It's kind of falling apart. I'm gonna go grab that and show you. But yeah, this is the same thing but way smaller. Look how bad that is. I'm slightly older than this is. I always keep this around, but it like opens up even more and it makes like a really cool like pyramid triangular shape. Really special CD. And then even the vinyl like was really awesome when they re-released, because they never re-released it. When the album came out in 1996, they made vinyl of it then, and they never made it again until like 2016. And I bought one for like $40, and now they like resell for like a lot of money. All right, now this next one is probably one of the holiest of holy grails. This is a very special record. A lot of people wish they had it. And here it is. Oh yeah. So this is Blonde by Frank Ocean, but it's not just any copy. This is a special promo only. Radio stations could play this on their air, like the actual physical vinyl. It even says right down there, says it right there, promotional use only. My green screen keeps cutting off, so I apologize. And then to even follow that one up, this is probably a fake, but I like this one a lot and I wanted to add it in the collection. So this is actually Channel Orange in a blonde styled sleeve. It still plays great, sounds amazing too. Just wanted to kind of show that off too. I love me some Frank Ocean. Another album that shaped me as a musical listener. I also wrote a review for it for my college newspaper, the Jam Bar back in the day. That is the 1975's A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships. I want to get a tattoo of this album somehow inspired by the album artwork. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but this is on my list of tattoo inspirations. Great album. I think the vinyl on it is like a white color, but it's cool. Love these guys. Amazing show. I saw these guys in Columbus. Amazing show. Like, there's so many people there. They had to move the show outside of the small venue into like a parking lot. Super special moment in my life. Next one on here is a Third Man Records Record Store Day release of Billie Eilish. This is a live album. I listened to this. It's pretty awesome. I was supposed to go to Third Man Records and go see Black Country New Road when they were still around, but once the lead singer left, they decided not to do the show. It happens. I understand. I get where they're coming from, but really bummed. I had this whole trip planned, which I even talk about in a video for my review, which is right here. Yeah, really sad, man. I was super bummed. Speaking of, here it is. This is the latest album from Black Country New Road. Ants from Up There by the Black Country New Road. I was supposed to go see them, yada, yada, yada. You know that. I actually have this version, and then I even have like a box set that I bought because I love these guys. Really amazing music. It's sad that they broke up, but I get it. Mental health stuff is really important. Coming down to the last few on here. This is another record store pickup that I got. This is Freddie Gibbs and Madlib's, like an 80s version of Pinata. Super cool album, like 80s style. Love it. Great pickup. And then this one's kind of a corny pickup, but I don't have any records by this guy. I had to pick something up, I guess. Like, I don't know. It was just one of those things that I felt the need to grab when I saw it because I just don't have it, but it would make sense to. And that is Scorpion by Drake. It's the only Drake vinyl I have. This is it. It's wonderful. Weird kind to have though. This is Kanye West's old album from way back in the day. This is The College Dropout. Found this again at an exchange. Watched the entire Netflix series that he did. Like 3 days later, I stumbled across this. I'm like, I had to get it. Like, again, I have like maybe a couple Kanye records. But yeah, so there's that. We started with MF Doom. We're gonna end with him as well. This is Scarface and MF Doom. Awesome album that I released a few years back. Sick record. One of my favorite songs on here is actually The King and I featuring DMC of Run DMC. Love Run DMC, and that was like the beginnings of my love of rap and everything. Really awesome record. And again, like, who finds MF Doom records in a record store anymore? Like, that's almost impossible. And I picked up 2 in the same week, which is incredible, I think. But that's it for today's little episode of Vinyl Collection with Brent Bigelow. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter at Bigelow Reviews. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Biggie out.